My beloved friends, today's the 25th of January. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. May the Lord bring you good tidings in 2026. Today we've got Job 26 verse 14. Lo, these are parts of his ways, but how little a portion is heard of him. But the thunder of his power, who can understand? Now Job's reflecting on the vastness and the mystery of God. Creation, lightning, ocean, stars, these are just parts of his ways. The outskirts, the edges, the faint whispers of his power. Now, this verse humbles a man right down to his very boots. Job is looking at the greatness of God, the creation, the heavens, the seas. And after listing all that majesty, he basically says, and this is just the edges of his ways. We've only heard a whisper. So just think about that. Everything that we marvel at, the sunrise over the water, the stars scattered across the sky, the breath in our lungs, the miracles we've seen. Job calls that the small portion, the faint echo of God's power. It's the outer edge of his glory, not the full blaze of it. Now, we live in a time where people think we've outsmarted or think they've outsmarted God. They act like human reason, government policy, or modern technology somehow sits higher than the throne of the Almighty. But Scripture stands tall and firm and says, you've barely seen anything yet. The thunder of his power, who can understand? Not a scientist, not a philosopher, not a king on a throne or a sinner shaking his fists at heaven. God's greatness is beyond their reach, beyond their categories, beyond their imagination. And here's the most beautiful part of all, my friends, that this great, unsearchable, unstoppable God, he knows you. He knows you intimately. He listens to you. He walks with you. The one whose thunder we cannot comprehend still bends his ear when a child of his whispers a prayer at night. So when life feels overwhelming, especially this time of year, remember you're held by a God whose power you've only seen in tiny little glimpses. When you're unsure of tomorrow, remember the God who carved out the heavens is the one guiding your steps. And when the world seems to be sliding into confusion and rebellion, don't let your heart be shaken. God has not lost control, not for one moment. You're seeing only the border of his ways. The fullness is far greater than anything man can disrupt. So, my beloved friends, stand firm, trust deeply, walk faithfully. The Lord who holds all things together holds you as well. What you've seen of him is only a whisper. The thunder belongs to him alone. Remember that at this time of year. God bless you all, my friends. Remember, I love you all, but he will always love you so much more. Bless you.